What's going on, guys? It's Noah, and I'm just checking in with you today. So today I wanted to talk about my experience traveling over the past weekend. If you know me, you know my story, you know that I'm recovering from major depression, depersonalization, anxiety, and I have reached a lot of my recovery goals through testosterone replacement therapy when I found out I was low on T. So over this last weekend, I was given a gift by my girlfriend, and she wanted to take me to see my family in San Diego. This will be the first time I would travel by plane or in any respect out of the state in over 2.5 years. So I had my mental breakdown in May of 2011, and I've just been slowly and tediously recovering since then. And I just wanted to talk about the fact that when I went on this trip, my anxiety spiked in the beginning of that trip like crazy, and I didn't expect it to go as badly as it did early on, and I wanted to share that with you, share that experience, talk about what I did to cope with it, and my thoughts on it. So for a lot of people who are recovering from major depression, anxiety, depersonalization, low testosterone, what have you, maintaining a routine is quite important, and it certainly is a big part of my recovery. It's a big part of what I need to do on a daily basis in order to cope with lingering symptoms of depression, anxiety, etc., and also to progress in my eventual, God willing, true remission and stability. But when I went on that flight, I had to leave my comfort zone, and that rocked me. The symptoms that really came over me quick were a heightened sense of depersonalization, which is, if you're not familiar, it's just the sense of being disconnected and out of it and foggy, and it's very uncomfortable because it just kind of makes you feel like you're not really there. Strange, but if you've ever had it, you know what I'm talking about. Another thing that happened when I traveled was my anxiety got bad, and for me, where it manifests usually like instantly on a physical sense, or in a physical sense, is in my chest. So my chest just locked up, and that was really hard to deal with because it felt like I couldn't breathe very well. So when that locks up and my chest gets tight and the anxiety climbs and the depersonalization becomes more prevalent, of course I start having more depressed, hopeless, and just lost thoughts, and it really came over me. So the flight down and the first couple of days in San Diego, California, I wasn't really able to experience my first vacation, and it really discouraged me, and it kind of made me feel hopeless and despairing, because it's like, man, I've been fighting this depression and doing treatment for so long that I thought I would do better. And so some of the things I did to cope when I got down there, one is I took 0.5 milligrams of Ativan, which is a backup, just in case of emergency, benzodiazepine that can help just control anxious symptoms. And I never use it anymore. I used it real bad in the beginning of my depression, but I had to use it. Just 0.5 helped take the edge off and just get me to stop hyper-focusing on how uncomfortable I felt and how miserable I was, and the fact that I wasn't doing well, and what does this mean? Am I not getting better? You can sort of catastrophize pretty easy, and that's what I did. So I took that, and it really helped. Another thing that really helped was I brought with me my computer, and I do a lot of video editing, and so I tried to just focus on that to separate myself from the spinning thoughts, the uncomfortable feeling, and just recenter with an activity, so something familiar. Another thing that really helped was having someone who can reassure me and love me and tell me I'm going to be okay and everything's fine, which I did. My girlfriend was great for that. I tried to get enough sleep while I was there, and I tried to reach out and just get support on the forums and online from you guys, and just remember that things happen. Recovery from mental illness is not a straightforward thing. It's very much up and down, and that's just the process. And it was tough, and it freaked me out. But by the second couple days there, I was there for 4 days. I was able to get it under control and actually experience it better there, and I'm really grateful for that. But it was very hard, and I just want to make sure you guys know that I struggle sometimes for sure, and it happens, and it discourages you. But it passes, and you just have to hang in there and just be patient and not go to that ultimate and everything's wrong, nothing's getting better thought, because it's just a moment, and it's a hard moment, but you got to push through. So I got home, and of course right when I got home, my anxiety really relieved itself. The depression thoughts were pretty much in control again. Depersonalization went down. So traveling can be hard. So if you're going to travel and you have suffered major depression and or are recovering, be prepared for the fact that you might shift a little bit. Homesick style response trigger. Something could happen. You need to be ready for it. Be prepared to deal with it if it comes, and to just hold it together if you can, because it happened to me. It was rough, and so I'm a little better now. I'll try to do better next time I travel. It was the first time in a couple couple years, so I still think it's a big deal. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you today. Just talk about that trip and that situation that came of it. Hopefully that was useful to you. If not, I got to get it off my chest. Free therapy, right? So I appreciate you guys watching and listening. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And remember, this is your channel, so if there's something you want me to address that I haven't talked about in a while and or you just want to hear, let me know down below and I will try to accommodate you. Otherwise, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're hanging in there. If you're recovering from major depression, anxiety, depersonalization, hang in there, be strong, push forward, be brave. Everything's going to be okay. And if you're doing well and you want some more videos just on basic stuff like how has your tea treatment helped your strength gains, or you just want to know my thoughts on something a little less serious, feel free to say that too. We'll see what we can do for you guys. Take care. We'll do another video real soon.